Hurry, that's her.
The pearl Her Highness desires is within her body. Split her open. Retrieve the pearl.
Take this to report to Her Highness.
There, look at the heart of the sea. There is yet another survivor.
I saw with my own eyes as my sister was slain.
Since you are reluctant to leave, then remain here for all eternity. Release your arrows. Slay her. Leave no soul alive.
Sky-darking arrows tore through the air. I plunged desperately into the water, fighting for my life. Arrows skimming the surface shrieked with piercing sound. I dove beneath to the hidden reefs. The voice of my sister echoed in my ears.
Seraphina, you must live well.
In the southern sea dwell the merfolk, holy and ancient, concealed beneath the waves. They should never have been disturbed. But within the belly of the mermaid saint lay a pearl beyond compare. Should one embed it within, they'd possess a bewitching charm, an eternal beauty. Upon hearing this, Lady Evelyn lost all appetite. His Majesty, in pursuit of her favor, commanded the slaughter of the merfolk. Where the steel struck, none survived. The sea was dyed crimson, half its waters turned red. Everywhere lay my kin. I alone narrowly escaped, hiding among the dark reefs. The world knows only that within the merfolk, the saint conceals a legendary pearl. Yet none know that among this generation, 2 saints emerged at once. One possessed an enchanting beauty, yet her flesh and blood could nurture venomous creatures, and that one was me. To avenge this blood feud, I endured agony that gnawed at bones and soul. Inch by inch, I crawled onto land. Using my blood as a guide, I invoked the forbidden merfolk ritual. With agony, my tail shattered, my bones reforged, my veins reshaped, forcing my tail to become a pair of human legs. Then, sacrificing all my bones and blood, upon this silent night, I nurtured 1,000 venomous creatures, until a black serpent with crimson tongue flickering coiled round my wrist. It consumed thousands of venomous creatures, becoming the king of venom.
From that moment, after 3 months, I mastered the art of venom.
Battered and wandering, I made my way at last to the capital, disguised as a palace dancer. With a pouch of pearls formed from the tears of merfolk, I exchanged for news of the emperor, Charles's whereabouts. As moonlight washed the shore, I walked upon the water, my toes skimming the rippling waves, blooming at every pace. As if skimming atop waves, fragrant aura wafted all around, carried aloft by the breeze, drawing colorful butterflies to seek the scent, circling in celestial dance. Lingering endlessly, Charles stood transfixed, watching for a long while, until my dance concluded. Turning, I inadvertently met his gaze. My heart jolted in fright, hurriedly slipped on my shoes, preparing to depart, yet he called out to halt me.
Stop. Are you a palace dancer? This dance is extraordinary. I've never witnessed such.
I feigned unfamiliarity with his features, all hatred concealed beneath that mask.
In response to your excellency, this is a dance from my homeland. Very few have ever seen it.
Homeland. I can't fathom what hills and rivers could nurture such a dance, so otherworldly.
Your excellency, there is nothing but ceaseless sea wind. However well I danced, only the wind witnessed. No one understood.
The wind doesn't understand. But am I not standing here, watching?
A hint of fragrance drifted near, and the air grew softly intimate.
Now that you've found a true witness, why do you not dare to raise your head?
I glimpsed awe in Charles's eyes, a marvel passing through them. Then he spoke with gravity.
Her Highness delights in the dance. Soon comes her birthday. Perform this dance in celebration for her.
I feigned ignorance of his true identity, knelt down upon the ground, crying in fear.
I did not know you were His Majesty. I beg your forgiveness.
Charles waved his hand.
Rise. You are forgiven. Do not disappoint me and her.
Thank you for your grace.
Watching Charles's retreating form, I moved my finger slightly. A tiny venomous creature burrowed into his skin. The next day, news of the Emperor's encounter with a dancer by Swanmere spread through the harem. There came a knock at my door. The visitor was a matron unfamiliar to me. I was brought before Lady Evelyn. Inside Radiance Hall, she sat resplendent in silks, her hair adorned with pins, alone atop the high dais. It was for a single mermaid pearl that she killed my whole clan and slew my sister. Upon seeing me, her face was full of disdain. She covered her lips and sneered.
Such an unsightly thing, yet you dance for me?
Before coming, I had already covered my face with numerous blemishes. She's quick to jealousy. Should my true beauty be revealed in her presence, a violent fate would follow.
Your Highness, I shall veil my face during the dance. Never will I startle you.
Enough, enough. With a face as yours, you can't stir any waves. Since it is His Majesty's will, I shall accept it.
Evelyn waved her hand. The matron at her side led me away. Just as I departed, I met Charles, newly arrived. A hurried glance revealed that I looked nothing like I did last night. Yet the unique fragrance was unmistakable. He knew well it was my means of survival. A spark of anger kindled in Charles's heart toward Her Highness. I let a faint smile touch my lips. The smallest seed of dissatisfaction shall, in Charles's heart, burrow deep and take root, growing at last into a towering tree. When that day comes, all the glory and favor she enjoys shall matter not. The higher the climb, the more ruinous the fall. Back in my own chambers, I washed away the spots from my face. Evelyn Westcott, is it not your wish to possess an alluring body, a beauty beyond compare? I shall see that all your gains and all you long for turn to empty dreams, scattered upon the earth. Now, the black serpent coiled around my wrist.
Soon, I shall be the first to send her beneath the earth to pay penance to my sister.
On the day of Evelyn's birth celebration, the revelry was grand. Lotus blossoms covered Jadewater Lake overnight. The folk all declared it a sign of heavenly favor. Charles stood at the lake shore beside Evelyn.
The gift your Majesty promised. When will it be presented?
Charles nodded in acknowledgement. As the music began to play, I stepped onto the lotus leaves. Elegant in every step, fragrance blossomed anew, while Radiant Butterfly was descended, dancing with me. All present gazed on, entranced as if under a spell. Only Evelyn clenched her fist tightly. In that moment, my veil slipped quietly. revealing a beauty without peer. As the final note faded, the assembly remained lost in wonder until I sank to my knees before Charles.
Seraphina Drake offers birthday greetings to your highness. May you two share deep affection, never parting from one another.
Jealousy in Evelyn's eyes was almost tangible.
May the realm of the Dominion endure forever. Blessing to its sovereigns.
At some point, Charles had released Evelyn's hand. He reached toward me and softly spoke.
Rise at once. Truly, you haven't disappointed me.
Evelyn, nearly grinding her teeth to dust, forced a wan smile and said,
The gift your majesty bestowed upon me, I cherish dearly.
Charles replied with a perfunctory nod.
So long as you are pleased.
The spell began to take effect, clouding his judgment. With a subtle motion, I sought to summon the enchantment back.
Your Majesty,
In that very instant, a man's voice rose from amidst the crowd.
why not grant this beauty unto my house, that peace may reign between us?
Who dares to speak?
Your Majesty, it's the Crown Prince of the Elysian Kingdom.
The man strode forward, adorned in the garb of distant lands, tall and imposing.
I pay respects to your Majesty. I am Adrian Ellsworth, Crown Prince of Elysian. Should your Majesty be willing to bestow this beauty upon me, I shall pledge peace between our realms for 100 years.
It is fortune unmatched indeed. To exchange a mere dancing girl for the harmony of two nations, by any measure, a bargain beyond compare. Standing nearby, Evelyn added,
Your Majesty, surely to wed the Elysian as consort would be the finest destiny for this young lady.
Charles didn't understand that by sacrificing an insignificant soul, he could secure peace for two nations. Why then was his heart so burdened with reluctance? I lifted my face, regarding Charles in stillness. For tonight's dance, I brushed a blossom motif beside my eye, appearing even more enchanting.
You are too late. She is now a consort of me.
Evelyn, wide-eyed in disbelief, cried out,
Your Majesty,